It's the most random, absurd, like crazy ever.
Yeah.
Like why the fuck is this even on my head? Type of dreams.
Bro, like on Monday, bro, I had this one dream. I still remember today because it freaked me out, bro. I literally had a dream where I was like drowning a female dude. I was like mad at her. I don't know why, bro. I was waterboarding her, bro.
Did you have like a face to the dream?
Yeah, dude. I didn't know who it was. Never seen him in my life. Just made up, I guess. But anyways, I was waterboarding them and just drowning him. And like in like my head, I was like, yo, like this isn't right. But like I was so mad, bro. I wanted to keep doing it. That's what fucked me up when I woke up because I was like, dude,
am I like that? Like,
dude,
that's crazy, bro. That's a crazy experience.
I woke up I woke up at 3 a.m. or just went to the bathroom and I was like, yo, what the bro, you know?
Yeah, you probably started looking at yourself in the mirror like, damn, am I fucking insane?
Dude, for real. So anyway, so this whole week I've been having some weird night terrors. I don't know what it is, dude. I did take ketamine on Sunday, so maybe my head up a little bit or something.
Maybe shit, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I've been having some weird dreams. I just dream about random fighting somebody or like this person just walked in my apartment. Just random, bro. Just no meanings behind it. But they say in our religion, some dreams have like meanings behind it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about. Kind of like some of them are a little scary.
A lot of people, Mexicans think that too, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like if your teeth are getting pulled out in your dream, it means like someone gonna die that you know.
Well, that's specific, bro.
Yeah, like it would be specific things, bro. Like or like snakes mean a certain thing, or falling means a certain thing.
Yeah,
it's like real like in depth, and I'd rather just not fucking know because like imagine you dream about some shit.
Yeah,
and you're just looking at everyone like, yo, one of these motherfuckers might die. It's trippy, bro. It's definitely trippy.
Welcome back to the show, guys. Today we have a special guest. This guy is fresh off a win, dude. He just recently fought for Cage Fury. Ended up getting the dub. As you can see, his belt is right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'll do some visuals later, dude. But he's got his belts on the table. He's just been collecting them, dude. He's got his Freedom belt right here, WBC, and he just added his Cage Fury belt. That's 3-time champion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So welcome to the show, Ahmad Ibrahim, the Palestinian Golden Boy.
We out here, bro. Thank you guys for having me. I've been watching your podcast, so when you hit me up, I was like 100% I'm down.
Yeah.
Extremely, bro.
Dude, I appreciate the love, bro, and I appreciate you coming on.
No, thank you, man.
Hey, did I get the name right?
Ahmad.
Ahmad? Oh, man,
Close.
did I switch it to the other one?
Close, bro.
Dude,
it's okay. It doesn't bother me.
I never heard it this way, so that's why it's
I'm special. I'm an AD, bro. AD.
Dude, I'm going to get that name right, bro, by the end of the day. I'm
just going to make you repeat it. Write it 10 times on a piece of paper.
Yeah, bro, I got you, dude.
It's like a punishment like we were in high school.
Dude, it's going to be engraved, dude. Now I'm not going to remember the other way, bro.
It's fine. The other way's not as important, bro. You only need one Ahmad in your life and you're straight.
Dude, the other way don't got 3 belts, bro.
No, come on, dude. Give me one Ahmed who has those.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
All right, so Ahmad, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
How
sir.
does it feel, bro?
Always feels amazing. You know what I mean? Like leading up to my last fight, like there was definitely a lot of like adversity. And I wouldn't say like typical adversity. It was more so like just mental. You know, when I opened my gym and like a lot of people told me fighting and owning a gym is hard and I should like stop. And I felt like if I retired now, I would just regret it. And my last fight before this one was in March, and I took a fight immediately right after. I won in March, and I didn't really like my performance. I thought I did really, really good, but I wasn't aggressive enough. And then I was so hard on myself, and I made it, before I even got the Cage Fury title fight, I made it camp like right away. I'm going to try to fight in April or June, whatever, or May, or whatever comes up. I'm going to be ready. And then I was really hard on myself, and then I started training hard, and 52 fights in, I've never experienced burnout in my life besides my last fight. Like typically mentally, it was like a 12-week camp. Like I just started right away after winning. And it was just, I've never been so burnt out in my life. And then I never experienced burnout. So I wasn't sure what was going on. And there was like a good 3 weeks where I was really just sad and mad and like just not happy. And I had students fighting every week for the last 2 months. So it was just, I was dead. I was burnt out. And I pray 5 times a day.
Dang.
As a Muslim. And I remember there was days where I was like praying that my opponent pulled out.
For this fight or for
this fight.
Yeah.
There was days where I was like, I don't know if I could fight this guy. Like, this guy's so good. And like, It's just I'm not positive.
Mm-hmm.
That was all it was. It was just my mentality. I was so burnt out. I was just exhausted from being so hard on myself so early. Like it was a 12-week camp is a long ass time of working hard every day. And that's all I know how to do. I don't know how to come to the gym and go light, which I should do at this point. But what brought me to like where I am today is my work ethic.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how to like take a day off or to rest. And then I would come in really mad or upset with myself and it would just go downhill. And my biggest concern was like, if Matt, my opponent, brings it to me, am I going to be upset? Because I'm so used to being upset at the moment. And then I had to just take a couple of days off, get a little bit more spiritually right. And then it just went away. And then thankfully Matt didn't pull out and I won. So
yeah.
It was definitely tedious mentally.
Yeah, you just opened up your own gym too recently, right?
Yeah, so I opened up my own gym. My goal was to always open a gym when I retired.
Yeah, you did that before though.
It just wasn't in the cards and kind of pushed me to it. Some things happened at the gym I was coaching at. And it was either open up a gym or move back to Philly. And I didn't want to move back to Philly, so I had to make something happen.
Yeah.
And it opened up within like a week.
Dude,
it was all sporadic.
Yeah, sometimes it works out that way, dude. Sometimes.
Yeah, I love having a gym. Not one day do I feel like I'm going to work. I love coaching my fighters. I strongly believe I have literally the coolest students.
Yeah.
Everyone just functions as a unit. It's like a real tight-knit family. It's just being selfish is hard sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to allude to was like, man, you got your own gym, you just opened up, and then now you got this big title fight on top of.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, man. It's not for the weak, and I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have a good partner. Yeah. Like my best friend, we opened up the gym together. If he wasn't with me doing it, I 100% would have retired.
Is he a fighter too?
He was. We grew up together. We were teammates growing up, but he retired. He just decided it wasn't for him anymore, and he just went to full-time coaching. But we grew up since we were like 12. There's just no one that I would ever trust in my life opening up a gym with if it wasn't with him.
Yeah.
So it turned out great.
Yeah, that's how my co-host, but he didn't make it today because I think he's at work. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's working random. So I've known him since I was little. Similar story, dude.
Yeah, I trust Destry like the back of my hand. And he's my coach now.
Yeah.
You know, my uncle's always going to be my coach. But realistically, he lives in Philly.
Yeah, that's far.
So I can't go home for camps, especially now that I have a gym. So me and Destry, two young ass dudes, just being the best fighter in America. You know what I mean? Just kicking it, man.
Iron sharpens iron, baby.
Yeah, bro. That's how it works.
So walk us through this fight, dude. What was the game plan going into this fight? And do you feel like you were able to implement that, or did you have to adjust?
This is like the first fight in a while that I think we didn't have to change the game plan. Like everything went, and this is no shade to Matt. One of the very few people that I actually liked after fighting. Cool ass dude. I have a lot of respect for him. I had a lot of respect for him going into the fight, but his demeanor after the fight made him even a better dude. So this is no shade towards him. But the fight went how we thought it was going to go. Because I strongly believe like Matt knows I'm arguably the best fighter at the weight class in America. So he's not going to beat me in the Muay Thai aspect. I think if Matt had a chance to beat me, it was to knock me out. And I think he knew that. And we prepared for that because I've watched Matt's fights. I'm not an idiot. I watched them. And I've seen people throw a kitchen sink at him. And he just ate it. So I was like, okay, knocking him out is probably not in the cards. Not because I'm not strong enough. It's just he's ambitious enough to stand on his feet. So knocking him out wasn't the plan. Plan was to get him to be aggressive and to cut him. That was the plan to the T. Work on my left kick, stop his boxing, get him frustrated, get him to overreach, and throw the elbow. And that's exactly how the fight went. I just had to really, really practice being calm. Because when you're fighting someone who's trying to kill you, it's very easy to get caught in the fight and to get in a firefight. And my crowd was insane. So I was trying to not listen to them and just focus and let him come. And then I looked up and he was cut. And the doctor stopped it. And that's exactly how we thought it was going to go.
Yeah, I tried to find the fight and I couldn't find it, but I did read that it was stopped off the elbow. What round did you stop him in?
Like 2 minutes into round 3.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, so the elbows were landing and my uncle was like, yo, just trust it. Throw your left kick, throw your right low, step in elbow. That's all we did the whole fight. and he walked into it. And do I think he was hurt? Definitely. I think the body kicks slowed his boxing down a lot, which is typically how I fight. And I didn't even know what elbow cut him, but my elbow was extremely swollen. So I'm.
It still looks swollen right now, bro.
It's so fat, bro. And so it definitely worked. I don't remember what elbow it was, but
it looks like you've only been
it opened him up like right on the eyelid, and the doctor pulled him to the side, and right away I was like, that's a fucking gnarly cut. That they're gonna stop it.
Yeah. How bad was it? Like one of the worst you've seen?
It was the worst I've given to someone.
Yeah.
I've cut people before, but usually like up here, like no, I never stopped somebody with a cut. It was on the eyelid, and it was pretty gnarly. And then the doctor stopped it, and I was like, worked out just the way we wanted it to.
Yeah.
He opened up his shin too. I cut his shin open when he kicked me, and it was just got stitches on his shin, and kind of sucks. I like him, but
yeah,
it was either him or me. You know,
it's the name of the game, dude.
It's the name of the game, man.
I'm sure he feels the same. He would have felt the same way if it was the other way around.
Yeah, man. Just the way I handled it, the way he handled it was pretty respectful. Even like, dude, like his mom and dad came up to me.
Yeah,
like you don't get people like that nowadays, dude. Everyone has big ass egos and just everyone's just. I don't like fighting assholes. Like I'd rather win or lose to someone who is a good person. You know what I mean? So
that's a true martial artist, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was raised in it, so that's how I am.
That's what I like. I seen a lot of that in Muay Thai specifically. It's like you see people from the generation of like the traditional, and then you'll start seeing these newer guys come up that are kind of more of the. I don't know if they're MMA fans or something, but they just seem
I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Is like, for me, the way I look at it is, we all have personalities. Whether you think you're the best or you don't think you're the best, you have your personalities. But the way I look at it is, we don't get paid enough in Muay Thai to be an asshole. Like you look at MMA, most of the guys who are assholes in MMA and the UFC aren't even assholes. They just do it because they have to make money.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, if you're faking, if you're just an asshole, you're an asshole. But if you're faking it to sell a fight to get paid $2,000, you're just being a dickhead for free.
Yeah.
Which is why you don't see a lot of that in Muay Thai. You know what I mean? Some people are just
because
they just feel themselves, which is fine. But I respect that more than the person just acting like that,
like a dickhead. Yeah, like I think because of Connor really like made it a big thing. But
but Connor made millions, dude. You're getting paid $2,000 and $10 a ticket, bro. Like you're getting paid allowance to be a dickhead. Yeah,
and I also heard that Connor's actually not a bad guy outside the ring. Like
I heard that too.
I've seen pictures with him and Khabib afterwards.
I used to be the biggest fan of McGregor until he said all that lame shit about Muslims, and I was like, now I can't like you.
It's tough, right?
I just can't like you now. But I used to be a big fan of him.
Yeah. You know? But him and Khabib seem to be friends now. They seem to hash it up.
No, I don't think Khabib likes him at all. Dude. I think he forgave him for the sake of like himself, but I don't think Khabib likes him in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Well, Khabib is very like conservative, traditional. Like I know Dana's offered him so much money, and he's
like, I will never give McGregor publicity. That's what he says.
Yeah. Well, he told Dana that he doesn't even care about the money. He's like, I just want to spend time with my family now.
Yeah, he's cool. He's chilling. His father passed away, and he lost to Hawaii, and that's it.
Yeah. So I'm sure him and like the way he views Connor is like, this is haram, right? Is that
haram? Haram.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't want to give him any more money.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, and then I saw how Connor just had to pull out of that fight with Chandler. You seen that?
I did. I was excited for that. But then, like, the week before that, Cosma also pulled out. So, like, this whole June card kind of...
Yeah.
I was excited about. Right now, the biggest thing I'm focusing on, fighting-wise, like in the UFC, is Bilal.
He's
about to
fighting...
be the first Palestinian champion, bro. The cards are all written for him. There's no way he could possibly lose, dude. Which kind of sucks, knowing that, like, God forbid if he does lose... Like, they just don't want to see him win so much, he would even get another opportunity.
Yeah, well...
I don't even want to put that in the air. He's gonna win, man. He deserves it.
Who's he fighting? He's fighting...
Leon Edwards.
Oh, that's a tough fight, bro.
It's a tough fight, but bro, like, I'm a friend of Bilal, right? And, like, I look at Bilal's last 4 fights, and the last 4 fights, everybody said Bilal's not gonna win. Oh, no way he's beating this person. No way. Because he's so unorthodox, and, like, his style is so hard to match up with. But he's beat all of them easily. So it's like the more they bet against Bilal, the more he's just like, all right, bet, watch me.
Yeah. He gets a lot of hate from
He gets a lot of hate, bro. You know? And I strongly feel like it's because he's Palestinian. You know?
Think so?
Like, because like they say he's not entertaining, and then he stops someone on the feet. They say he's boring on the feet, and he submits somebody. No matter what he does or how he wins, people talk shit about him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, who's winning and catching checks? You know what I mean? He doesn't care.
Yeah. He's been climbing up, dude.
He hasn't lost in how long?
It's been a minute, dude.
And you gotta put, at some point, you gotta like put some respect on his name.
He definitely deserves a title shot, dude. But I'm just saying, Leon though, he's leveled up. The last two fights,
nasty, dude.
He's leveled up like
he's
crazy.
Nasty. But what I would say is he's inactive.
Yeah.
You know, he is very inactive, and that activity does a lot in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just being comfortable in that pressure and having it be more normalized when you're fighting so much. So, I don't know. I'm always gonna root for the Muslim, and I'm definitely gonna root for the Palestinian, bro.
Culture, bro.
That's just how it is. You gotta stick with your brothers, man.
That's how Asians are too, bro. You know,
you gotta support, bro. You know what I mean?
I see an Asian fighter. I don't even know his name. I'm like,
I'm with him, bro. Like, you got this, bro. Yes, come on, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see, dude. Hopefully, he gets the dub, dude.
I pray to God he does, bro. I feel like everything going on in Palestine is like,
that'd be big, right?
They need that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's some crazy fuel. Like I feel it when I fight. Like I feel like I'm fighting with like an entire country on my shoulder. It's like it's really hard to not win. You know what I mean? You got so much emotion and energy. Like especially being Palestinian, it's like you don't fight for yourself. You fight for something so much bigger, and it shows when you fight too. You know you can't be tired. You have unlimited energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives you like a little booster, you know?
Yeah, for sure, bro. You fight for something so important.
More than the fight itself,
yeah,
in a way. You know?
It's not about winning or losing. It's about representing your people in a good way. Especially like with the stigma of how Palestinians are now, especially now. It's even more important to show your case like that we're human and we're normal and we're not as bad as everyone makes it seem.
Yeah, I can only imagine how tough it is going through a camp, knowing that, you know, your family and stuff is
Dude, it's
going,
like,
you know,
my last 2 fights, bro. It's like how long has been the war going on since October?
Feels like forever.
You
know, it gets
it's
longer
like,
if you think about it.
It's just I remember when the war started, I was seeing pictures and videos of like dead babies and stuff like that, you know, and I would cry.
Yeah.
Like I don't cry about anything, bro. Very few things make me cry, and that's one of them. And it's so bad how like desensitized I got to it. I went from like crying to like looking at my phone and be like, well, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, like if like that's not normal for a person's mental health. Like to like see these things and be like, well, it's just Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it definitely like fucks with you. Like mentally. Wake up, you see it. Go to sleep, you see it. Just constantly seeing dead people who look like me. And it makes you think like I'm so privileged to be here. Like that. If like my family didn't have to flee in 1948, I could have been these kids.
Yeah.
And it's like you get secondhand guilt, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's just, it makes training hard. It makes eating, drinking, living life, having fun, anything positive. It makes it hard to do.
Yeah. I feel kind of similar, but not all exactly similar with like, cause you know how Vietnam had that war, you know, and I see people still in Vietnam and I'm like, there's some people that are living pretty rough out there when I went to visit.
It could have been you, bro.
Could have been me, dude. Dude, there's a great reporter that lives in Palestine. I think his name is Muhammad, maybe, or something.
Motaz.
Yeah, dude, that guy's got some crazy content, dude.
Motaz, man.
He's out there, dude.
He's one of what, like hundreds? Like how many news reporters have been murdered?
Yeah.
Since this started. Motaz used to get phone calls from the IDF, like from unknown numbers, saying, "Yo, we're gonna kill you and your family."
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. It's that whole topic of like Palestine and this and that. It's such an overwhelming topic.
Yeah.
Only because it's so hard to tell people and convince them that we matter. Like, dude, that's so exhausting, bro. It's like I'm seeing all these people speaking up now, but I'm just like, this shit didn't start in October. It didn't start last year. It didn't start 5 years ago. It didn't start 50 years ago. It's like, why do we have to record our dead people to show you that we're dying when we could just be mourning?
Yeah.
Like imagine like your dad passed away and you have to show people your dad passed away instead of caring that your dad passed away. You have to prove to the world that your dead father meant something. It's exhausting, dude. And it's like preaching to the damn choir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I like really wanted to I guess, be educated on that whole conflict, dude. And so I went on this rampage of 2 weeks of just listening to podcasts and reading
Bro, it's
about
like
it.
a rabbit hole, bro.
Bro, it goes so far back.
Since October happened, I've had so many of my friends call me and be like, dude, I looked up one video and I'm like a month in
Yeah.
of just, it's a rabbit hole, bro. You know what I mean? And it's almost like I'm happy it's happening.
No, I think it's a good thing, dude. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I think it's a good thing that's being publicized because, I mean, like, dude, like the fact that America is backing Israel with a lot of that stuff, it's just wild
like
because no
Joe Biden will get on the camera and say, you know what, we need a ceasefire.
Yeah.
And then go donate weapons to the IOF, you know?
Bro, there's American missiles blowing up kids right now today, bro.
And then you got the average people saying it doesn't affect us. I'm like, it affects me, bro. I'm broke as hell.
Yeah.
Paying all these taxes, doing this, doing that. Living in California is as hard as it is. And our money is going over there when we could be using it for ourselves. I don't even have health insurance, dude.
Yeah.
Can't afford 90% of these things. Muay Thai is fighting Muay Thai, opening up a business. All that stuff is really hard, bro. And instead of being helped by my country, I'm helping killing my cousins.
That's a mind trip right there, dude.
It's insane to think about, bro. And it's like, we're boycotting all these brands and we live in the most important place to boycott. And it's kind of hard to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just told me about the Starbucks thing. I remember I heard about it, but it just didn't simmer in my brain until you brought it up. Then I felt all guilty, like, oh, dude.
Yeah, the way I look at it is like you got Starbucks, McDonald's, like the big things we could boycott. And it's like, it almost makes you think you want to also just support people who are struggling. Because like instead of going to Starbucks, you can go to this local coffee shop who has an actual story, who actually might like Mo.
Yeah.
Like they don't give a shit about you at Starbucks, bro. Like they don't care. You're not building a relationship with anyone there. They have 1,000 of them. They're fine. I'd rather just give my money to someone who needs it, especially now that I opened up a business. I know how hard it is. It makes you want to support people who have a similar story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want my money going to blood.
No, that's facts, dude. Yeah.
Plus, there's 1,000 better places than Starbucks, 1,000 better places than McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's kind of crazy too because like as of late, Israel's like kind of pushed the survivors in Palestine to like these little concentration camps, I guess you could call it, and then they're like bombing it, saying to get like one guy, they're gonna kill like 30, 40 civilians.
Listen, man,
crazy.
The whole thing, all of this was predetermined. Not my opinion, a fact. Now, you ask anyone, they talk to you about October 7th. Okay. I'm not a fan of starting the conversation at October 7th. But one thing I will say is I don't support any innocents dying on any side. Now, with that said, it is a proven fact that Israel and the IDF was warned about the attack.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were warned about October 7th. What did they do? They continued to have the concert next to the damn border where all the animals live at. And it's almost like, call me wrong, call it a conspiracy, that they wanted this to happen so they can retaliate the way they are.
It seems
now,
like that.
Me, if my father or my brother or my cousin was a hostage, I would ask my government to not indiscriminately bomb them because they might kill my family. That's what a common sense, like that's the first thing that goes on in my mind, is talk about it. Get the hostages home. Since October 7th happened, the first month, Israel has denied 4 ceasefire deals that all had to do with returning hostages.
Yeah.
You know, and you want to talk about hostages? Let's talk about hostages through the whole board. There's over 5,000 kids who are locked up in Israel with no charge. No charge, nothing against them. Political prisoners. To me, that's a hostage.
Yeah.
And these kids, these Palestinian kids are getting abducted from their home while they're asleep, blindfolded, stripped naked, walked down because they threw a rock.
I've seen shit like that. It's crazy.
Like
some of them get killed, bro.
It's
just for like,
bro.
You know?
Like and they talk about like, I don't want to say these harsh words, but like rape, this, that. Okay, what about Palestinians? I'm just saying, if you're gonna call a spade, call a spade throughout the whole thing. Don't just sit here and just because this person is white with blue eyes and this person is an Arab, their lives matter more than this person. You know what I mean? And it's almost like you look at the hostages that came home from Gaza, perfect health. perfect health, nothing bad to say. On the contrary, a lot of good to say. And then you look at the Palestinian prisoners who come out, haven't ate in months, came out with rape stories by the IDF. But people don't really give a shit because they're Palestinian and they don't deserve human rights.
Yeah. Dude, so like, I mean, Israel is blaming this whole conflict on like Hamas and stuff, but it's like, I mean, Hamas is.
I don't support it.
Like,
I don't support that rhetoric.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like
Hamas was created, I believe, 1987.
Mm-hmm.
What about 1948 to 1987? All the massacres that has happened before Hamas was built. What's the excuse? You can't blame Hamas.
That's what I was trying to get at, though, is the reason that Hamas exists is because it's like retaliation for
No,
years
that's
of
not why
abuse.
Hamas exists.
But
Hamas exists because Benjamin Netanyahu funded it to overrun the PLO.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's why with the...
And then they became too strong and never backed down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like everyone's mad at Hamas. Well, Benjamin Netanyahu is the one who funded it.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to talk about these
And nobody
things.
knows about that, dude.
No one knows about it because you open up a textbook nowadays, we're reading about why the cat was stuck in the bush rather than what the hell is actually going on in the world.
Yeah.
But that's with everything, you know, that's with the Taliban, that's with this, that's with that. It's because it all goes in the point of view of an American, you know what I mean? They don't want to know these things.
But it's the same playbook as like with in Iraq, Palestine. It's like the same
bro, it's all the
story,
same,
just different
dude,
country, you know?
And it's just a shame that it's always the Arab countries.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand how everyone, and I'm not saying I don't support it, but how everyone like is just, yeah, Ukraine. Support Ukraine. Fight for your right to survive. Your right for self-determination. Your right for your own land. But Palestinians do it. Terrorist. Blah 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 blah.
This
is that.
Yeah,
Just, what the hell is like you can never ever blame the oppressed on how they retaliate. Resistance is justified when people are occupied, period. And if it doesn't suit your way of resistance, then you go become occupied and tell me how the hell you'll handle it. When there were so many peace deals that had to do, in the peace deals that Israel offers, we lose even more land. Why would we accept it when it shows that Palestinians are willing to die for their land, while Israel is willing to kill for it? If you're not on the right side of that, that says a lot about your character and who you are as a person. And it's as simple as that. Because if you're okay with this and not that and how they retaliate, being oppressed, then it says a lot about you and how you would have looked at and talked about slavery, how you would have looked at and talked about apartheid South Africa. If you look back in those days and you wonder, how did the world let that happen? You were probably one of those people who would say South Africa is not an apartheid state. We all called Nelson Mandela a terrorist. And now what do we look at him as? What? An icon.
Yeah.
A freedom fighter. This, that. That's how we look at the resistance in Palestine. And it's as simple as that. We're going to be on the right side of history. And I'm going to be able to open my textbook one day. If God willing, I'm alive and I'm here for it. And I'll tell my kids or my grandkids, grandkids. Yeah, I was on the right side of history. That person wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately that's what it comes down to. It's written. It's all written. It will happen. Palestine will be free. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. I mean, I really do hope you guys can figure that out, dude, because it's just unfortunate that, I guess, to have like another country just tell you, they just basically want to eradicate that culture.
It's crazy that there's a picture. I'll send it to you after this. It was a picture of the Jews coming after World War II on a boat.
Zionists.
And it was a banner. Don't quote me. I think I forgot what it said completely, but it was something along the lines of Germany killed our dreams. And the Nazis killed our dreams. Please don't kill our hopes while they're on the coming to Palestine.
Yeah,
we let them.
Yeah, I got really into the history of it, and because I had always thought like the Jews that are in Israel, the Israeli Jews, were like the same Jews that were there hundreds of years ago. Then I learned, because when the Romans came, they kicked them out. There was Jews that stayed in Palestine that were friends with the Arabs,
and they were Jews, but they were Palestinian Jews.
And the Palestinian Jews didn't even like the Zionists.
They don't.
And so, like, when the whole war first started, they were like the Palestinian Jews were like hiding the Arabs. And then it wasn't until the conflict got into a bigger war with the British that came and started helping out the Zionists that
and then France
had
and
to
America
take a stance. Yeah, like
helped Israel. You know what I mean? Help the Zionists.
So they try to paint this picture like where it's like there's always been this conflict between the Arabs and the Jews, but that's just not true.
Anti-Semitism, this and that. I'm like, dude, I hate when people tell me I'm anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
I'm Semite. How am I anti-me?
Yeah.
Like, people don't even know what anti-Semitism even means. They just throw these words around, like, and they hear other people say it. Palestinians are a Semite itself. So you calling me an anti-Semite means I'm anti-me. And if people don't have the intellectual intelligence to separate me not liking Zionism and me liking Judaism, that's their lack of intelligence. Like, I can't say I don't support Zionism. Because if I say that, now I'm anti-Semitic, or I'm this or I'm that.
Yeah.
But there is a very big difference. What do you call Jews who hate Zionism? They call them self-hating Jews.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a word for everything that doesn't fit their narrative.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if like in America, we live in America. I can criticize my government. In America, it is illegal to criticize the Israeli government.
Yeah.
What sense does that even make?
Money. That's what it comes down to, dude.
Like, dude, I can say whatever I want about Joe Biden or this or that, and I have freedom of speech. But it is illegal for me to criticize the Israeli government all the way over there. If that doesn't show how much we're all pawns and none of us have actual freedom of speech, unless it fits their narrative that America is pushing, then I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Dude, well, like, I did a whole podcast episode about the history of like Palestine and Israel and all that, you know? And that got shadow banned by YouTube, dude.
Dude, I can't.
Because of the
I wanted to go live after my
like,
fight. I haven't been able to go live for like 4 months.
Because of
because I'm banned.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, it's a free country, but there's definitely censorship going and it's leaning towards,
it's never towards us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's never towards us. And let me tell you, dude, Gen Z, whatever the hell it's called, bro, they're bold.
Yeah.
And they're out here doing the encampments and this and that and shutting shit down, bro. And to me, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for the peaceful protest, but I'm also for all the rioting, man. You know what I mean?
All right. Have fun.
Have fun, bro.
Dude, look at the belts, bro. He's got more at home, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Dude, that one's sick, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Freedom.
That's
Shout out Freedom.
Too,
Shout out Freedom Fighter Promotions.
Yeah, free crap random, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta move my car, huh? Oh, shit. I think they're in my room, bro, on my bed. Yeah, sorry, dude. I couldn't find parking.
You guys are good, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's unfortunate, dude. And it's like what you said earlier too. They think that like disliking Zionism means you don't like Jews, but there's a lot of Jews that don't like Zionism either, dude.
But they're self-hating Jews. You know what I mean? They have a word for everything nowadays, bro. And I'm at the point where like I just don't debate.
You can't.
I don't debate, bro. I don't talk to people of the
It's good to talk about it though. It's good to bring awareness, dude.
Like I talk about it to the public, but I will not have.
Yeah.
Bro, we're 8 months in to a genocide, and you want to sit here and tell me October 7th, bro? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like rest in peace to the 1,200 people who passed away, but also rest in peace to the 45,000 people who have died.
Yeah, it's still going.
You know what I mean? It's like 1,200 people passed away, but I believe 900 of them. Also, again, don't quote me. Were military, and a lot of the civilians who passed away were killed by Apache helicopters from Israel.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you want me to feel bad for your people killing your own people.
Yeah.
Because they don't care. They don't like. Bro, there's videos of Israeli hostages in Gaza who were holding white flags and they got sniped down because the IDF thought they were us.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about the hostages, bro.
Dude, with the aid workers that got blown up, did you see that?
And there was an accident.
Yeah.
Or when they bombed the refugee camp, bro.
Oh, man.
Refugee camp. And they said, oh, they bombed somewhere else and the fire caught. It's just, bro, you're not fooling nobody. The world is finally waking up and seeing the atrocities. I just wish they woke up 75 years ago.
Yeah.
Because how bad everything is now, it's been like this. It's been going. Palestine has been a trend. Multiple times. It's just a shame.
Yeah, I think Benjamin Nantu, bro, I think his times are numbered, bro. I don't think he can continue doing this type of stuff, bro. You know,
he has to. He has to continue to kill the Palestinians because if he doesn't eradicate Hamas, everyone's gonna be like, "What was the point of all this?"
I just feel like he's falling so out of favor with the world, even like his
That's
own
why he
people,
started all this because he was getting voted out of
Mhm.
Knesset.
Yeah,
Like weeks before October 7th, people were protesting Netanyahu to get out of power. But now that the fact that there's a war, he has to stay in.
yeah, he was like
That's one
stealing
of the
money and
conspiracies
stuff.
behind all of this.
No,
You know what
that's
I mean?
not a conspiracy. I think it's pretty well known.
I believe so as well.
Well, because he fled for embezzlement, right, and then came back and then got voted in somehow.
How are you from Philadelphia? He's from Philly, by the way.
I didn't know that.
He's from Philly. He's the prime minister of a country he wasn't even born in.
I don't know that. That's interesting.
He's from
American?
Philly. He was born 15 minutes from my house.
Oh, but so he speaks. Whoa, that's interesting. I didn't know that. He's American.
That just goes to show that these people are not indigenous, bro.
Wait, but he has like a weird accent when he speaks English. It's
Yeah,
just, is
he's
it made up
born
or what?
in Philly. His mom is from Poland.
Oh, that's
They are not
interesting.
indigenous to the land, bro. You asked me
Yeah.
where my grandfather was born. His passport says Palestine.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
You asked me where my great grandfather was born. Palestine. You asked them where they were born. Poland, Eastern Europe, this place. How are you indigenous, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, today. What's today? Today is what? Thursday.
Yep.
I'm Canadian today.
That's hey. You can
I'm
do whatever you
Canadian.
want today, bro.
I'm Canadian, and I identify as a Canadian.
Yeah.
What the hell is this, bro? How are you born and raised in Philly? You're the prime minister of a country you weren't even born in.
Yeah, I didn't know that though. That's interesting.
None of these people are indigenous.
Yeah.
The people who are indigenous to Israel are Palestinian Jews.
Mhm.
They don't identify as Israeli.
Yeah, they have a small party. I know the Palestinian Jews. They have a tiny party, but they don't have no voting power or something.
They don't have no voting power, bro. And then they argue later, bro. And they argue saying that the Palestinians who live in Israel live happy.
Yeah.
Well, they live happy under what? Under what condition?
Under the Jewish rule, I guess.
Under like a Zionism rule. Like they're not living lavish.
Mhm.
They're just living better than the West Bank.
Yeah.
And then people talk about Hamas this, Hamas that. Put that to the side.
Yeah.
Where I'm from is the West Bank. There is no Hamas.
Yeah.
Why are we dying?
Yeah.
Why are we attacked? Why are we arrested? Why are we abducted? Why are they taking hostages from us? We got nothing to do with Hamas. But, you say the word terrorist and everyone just goes blind.
Yeah. Well, dude, the rumor has it is West Bank is gonna be next, dude. From what it seems like, dude.
Yeah, this has always been the plan.
Mhm.
Like, Benjamin Netanyahu had a meeting for Greater Israel.
Yeah.
And it's parts of Jordan and parts of this place. Like, they're not done.
Mhm.
This is not going to end. They want to occupy Gaza. They want to occupy Gaza. That's pretty fucking evident at this point. If you don't believe that, I love you, but you're probably fucking racist.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know how else to say these things and show people the truth. But if you're choosing to be ignorant, you probably never liked this in the first place. And you were probably racist this whole time or Islamophobic.
Yeah.
But then your Islamophobic makes no sense towards all the Christians who are dying. That's my question. Where is the Christians at? It's all about being a human, not about being Muslim, not about being Christian. There's places in the West Bank where Palestinians, Christians, and Jews coexist. So it's possible. It's possible because it already happened, first of all. And second, Christians are dying. Priests are getting bombed. Churches are getting raided. Where's the outrage on that?
Yeah.
But is it because they're Palestinian? Possibly,
Yeah.
right? It makes me think everything
like-
comes down to do with race.
Yeah.
People are just racist, bro. We live in a world where it's just how it is.
Yeah. I know. I feel it, dude. That's why we got to unite the people through Muay Thai, bro.
Bro,
You gotta go
that's
start a
why
league out there.
I have a platform.
Yeah.
I don't have the most followers,
Mhm.
but I feel like I have a good support system where I feel like a lot of people in the community are pro-Palestinian because of me.
Yeah.
I feel like when God gives you something, you have to use it.
Yeah, you're the first Palestinian fighter here, bro.
You know what I
Bro,
mean?
yeah.
Like I have so many friends in the community who I see them share shit. And I can't help but think if it wasn't for me and my uncle, what would their interpretation of Palestinians have been?
I didn't even know any, really, to be honest.
You know what I mean? Like if you listen to the media, Palestinians are horrible. So it's so important for us to always smile, to always even when we're mad,
Mhm.
even going to protest, bro. Like my uncle used to always tell me it was so, so important to not be emotional because that's what the world wants from us. They want us to react. They want to point at us and say, look at that animal. You know what I mean? They want to antagonize us and be like, look at that animal. They want to spit on us. I've been spit at by Israelis.
Wow.
And I know damn right, as soon as I do something, it didn't start at the spit. It started when I did something.
Yeah.
You know, so fighting, it's like my outlet. It's my version of activism. That's why I have such a hard time not fighting. I need to fight. I need to win or lose and take my flag and be like, I am Palestinian. Look at me. I'm a good person. I'm a good heart. I'm not an animal. I don't support innocents being killed. I'm not this. I'm not that. I am a Palestinian Muay Thai fighter in America, constantly doing my best to promote my people. You know, and that's my sense of activism. That's how I protest. I protest with my shorts.
Yeah.
Every single picture, you see my flag. I protest with my t-shirt. I protest with my embodiment. My nickname is the Palestinian Golden Boy. I'm constantly showing the world that I'm Palestinian. And being Palestinian is like my biggest flex.
Mm-hmm.
I look like, minus all like the atrocities in Gaza and Palestine and all the sadness, it's hard to not see resilience. And it's like you almost feel guilty about complaining about such minuscule things in life. It's like these people are going through so much and I'm complaining about this. Nah, no way. I got to do more. I got to do more. I got to do more. I got to be strong. I got to be resilient. When it's literally in my blood. We have a song called Demi Falastini. It's like the anthem for Palestinians. And it says, my blood is Palestinian.
Mm.
And it's the biggest flex that I have. So if you never met me, within 5 minutes of talking to me, I will tell you I'm Palestinian.
Yeah.
I will throw it down your throat proudly.
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
You know what I mean? It's just, I shove it down everyone's throat, man.
Hey,
because
be proud though, you know?
It's the most proud thing that I am in my life is
Uh-huh.
Palestinian and I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, I'm glad that you feel so strongly with your people, you know? Especially in America, it's very easy to forget your culture, bro, you know?
Yeah, it's very, 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 very easy. Especially in, you know, like even the good part of like fighting, there's a lot of bad parts of being Palestinian, you know, in fighting. I've like me and my uncle have been discriminated against so much.
Mhm.
We've been kicked out of shows
For being Palestinian?
being Palestinian.
Well, the East Coast is like got a lot of like Jews and stuff, right? Like
it was honestly mostly lion fight.
oh,
And
really?
I don't care about
What?
shouting them out. Fuck
They're
lion
gone
fight.
anyway, so
Yeah, dude. People, if you guys are watching this and you're still in a race to fight for lion fight, you're an idiot.
yeah.
But lion fight has kicked me and my uncle out numerous
What?
times for
That's weird. That's
being
crazy.
Palestinian and wearing the flag, or like we've had to change our shirt. We weren't allowed to pick our own songs.
What?
I got kicked out when I fought on lion fight for wearing like my short. It's just whatever. But there's been a lot of times, even my uncle, like growing up, seeing it, you know, and like there's parts of me that like I'm happy with what I've accomplished, and I do feel like I am the best in America. As much as I feel like there's a lot of people that I like are better than me, but I strongly at least feel like in America I'm one of the top. And I look at like other people with so many more opportunities than I have, and it's hard to not think it's because of that. Because I don't know what else it could be. Because I'm a really cool dude. I'm really nice. I support everybody. But then I see people get opportunities and I'm like, damn, how did they get that? It's kind of hard to not make it seem like it could be because I'm Palestinian. And I don't want to like just assume, but when I've dealt with so much adversity for being Palestinian, that's always my go-to thought is, oh, maybe they don't like me because I'm Palestinian.
Yeah.
When I've, for a fact, dealt with adversity for being Palestinian. So it kind of just makes me think like, damn, you know, kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, I just think being an immigrant in general, you're kind of starting off a little bit, you know, below some other people.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about America, bro, is you can make it here, dude. You
Yeah, if you
work
can't
hard,
make it
bro.
here, you can't make it anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is definitely the place for opportunity and possibilities. So I'm just going to keep fighting and, you know, like see where it takes me. I feel like I've won enough.
Mhm.
I've won enough, but that's the toxic thing about fighting. Like I win that. And now I'm like, okay, now I want that.
Yeah.
And like a part of me, low key, if my uncle, if you're watching this, like kind of pisses me off that he did more than me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like, just like,
Well, he's got a whole promotion,
he's
bro.
got,
That's
like,
a
dude,
hard,
come on, like,
that's hard to
I
top,
think about my WBC belt and I'm like, what's bigger than that? And I'm like, man, my uncle got the international one.
That's pretty sick, bro.
And I got the national one. Fuck, I gotta get the international one. I gotta
Yeah.
beat him. You know, but one thing my uncle doesn't have is a freedom belt.
He's too old by the time freedom came around.
Yeah,
Right?
he can't have his own belt.
Hey, you never know. He might come out of retirement, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna fight for himself. That'd be funny as hell, man.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you know, the way you could top him, bro, is hopefully maybe one day fight in Palestine and get a belt in Palestine,
Dude,
bro.
that would be insane, bro.
Yeah.
I just like, you know, I want to get on one. I want to get on one, you know, and it's like I've had those conversations with them and they've rejected me.
What? Yeah.
And I fought at least 3 or 4 people who were on one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, I'm right. I'm right there.
Did you beat them or?
I lost to 2 of them. One, I definitely got my ass whooped. It wasn't the best week for me, but that's a whole other topic. That was my fight on Glory. He's the one champion now.
Yeah. What's
Jonathan
his name?
DeBella.
Jonathan DeBella. I don't think
He's the K1 champ, the kickboxing champion.
Okay.
And then I fought Edgar Juarez, who's on one. Mexican dude from Mexico City.
So,
Edgar Juarez.
Tavares or?
Yeah, Tavares.
Oh yeah. He's cool. He's a cool dude. He's a savage, bro.
He's a really nice guy, but I really, really, really feel like I won that fight.
Yeah.
But that's nor here or there. And I fought Elias Bahmoudi, who's on one. I've competed with these guys. Whether I won or lost, it was by a hair.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I'm right there. You know, I don't know what it is, but I'm not on one. I want to get on one. I don't even want to get signed to one. I don't even care if I don't fight for the belt. I just want to be the first Palestinian on it.
You don't have any?
Not one Palestinian.
Wow, that's interesting.
I just want to be the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's like, 3 or 4 big name Palestinians, and it's going to be one of us, but I want it to be me.
Yeah.
You know, and I broke my jaw, so I was out for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
My fight in March was my comeback fight. So I couldn't really say anything because I wasn't active. But now that I fought twice in a matter of 3 months. So now I'm trying to be active. So like I'm trying to make it undeniable.
Yeah.
That I should be on one. I feel like I'm one of the best fighters in America. Not even at my weight class. I mean, in general. I feel like I should be there. So it's just a matter of making it undeniable. But I've also accepted the fact that if I didn't get on one, I'm also okay with that too. You know, my priorities are different now. I have a gym. I have students. I have fighters. I have my wife soon. I have possibly a family one day. I don't know. The priorities can all change. So I've accepted the fact that it might not be a reality for me, but I would like it to be. You know what I mean? I'm just rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
Like I think about retirement, and then I look at how good I did my last fight. Usually when people are thinking about retirement, you watch them fight and you can be like, oh, they're almost there. You know what I mean? I don't think that's how I'm competing. I think I'm doing absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
My camps are really stressful, and my dieting is really hard, and training is really, really hard to manage. But the fights itself are going my way. I don't look burnt out. I don't think I'm unbeatable. I think someone can easily beat me. But I'm not, like, you don't watch my fight and be like, yeah, that guy's he's gotta retire soon. I've seen people like that. I'm like, yeah, they probably should stop soon. I don't think that's me yet. So if I can get on one before I get to that point, that's great. You know, if I get on one and fight the 125-pound champion and he knocks me the hell out, man, I was the first Palestinian on one, and that was my goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to go out there and compete with the best people.
Yeah.
You know, I want to fight internationally.
Uh-huh. I mean, it sounds like you're not ready for retirement, bro.
No, I'm definitely not, man. Training camps are exhausting, like extremely exhausting. But anyone who owns a gym can attest to that.
Yeah.
You know, but the fights, like I said, are going my way.
Uh-huh.
So there's no need for me to retire yet.
Yeah. Well, you know, you just collected a belt, so hopefully.
And I collected a belt against like one of the best dudes in the weight class. It's like, you know what I mean? Like Matt Muniz is extremely game. So I don't want to hear anyone telling me that I'm rusty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you don't sound like you got CTE. You still speak pretty.
I do have TMJ though, sadly.
What's TMJ?
When you get locked jaw from when I broke my jaw.
Oh, okay.
So like,
how you deal with that though?
Yeah, my last fight I got cracked and I couldn't eat for like 3 weeks. It sucked, bro.
Just liquids?
Yeah, I could eat. I just stuck with the pain, but I couldn't like chew.
Yeah.
They said that's what's gonna happen to me every time I fight when I get cracked. But I broke my jaw in sparring. That's a whole nother topic.
Oh, I wasn't even in a fight. That's how it usually happens too. What's up with that?
It was a spinning hook kick.
Oh, you did that in sparring? They were doing that in sparring?
Yeah, don't even get me started, bro. That dude is lame as hell.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, like, I've thrown spinning hook kicks in sparring, but like 10%, you know, just.
Yeah, it was pretty evident that it was not 10%.
Yeah. Damn,
that's something I'm still trying to accept that it happened to me.
Yeah.
But
that's your own
it made me
right
very
there.
cautious now of who I spar with and who I train with.
Was he like a friend of yours? Or
no, I don't even know him like that.
That's why you got to be careful with
Yeah,
it.
dude. There's a whole story behind it. Like, it came up again. He fought recently, and I kind of commented on it, and I was like, "Yo, dude, break his jaw."
Spinning hook kick, bro.
Yeah, I was like, "Break that dude's jaw, bro." And then like all his gym was like commenting, saying, "Oh, you're still butthurt about an accident," and I'm just like, "Dude, if that's what you guys call an accident at your gym, then you guys got a really tough culture."
Yeah.
Like,
I'm curious to know what gym, but you can tell me off camera.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah, I don't
bro.
want to put that out there like that. Yeah.
That owner is honestly very disrespectful. So I would shout him out.
Well, you can only imagine students,
yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. I think the dude who broke it, if he is watching this, I do think that he felt really bad about it.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it was intentional, but I do think it was out of frustration, which in a way can make it intentional.
Yeah.
But that's something he hasn't really accepted yet either. But that's also fine.
Oh man, dude, I can't imagine doing that to someone from my team or something.
I was in
bro.
camp too, dude.
Oh no!
I was in camp.
Did you fight?
No, I had to pull out. I had like my mouth was wide shut for 2 months.
That was the time you're talking about when you broke your jaw. Oh,
yeah,
I thought that was from what?
I was in camp and I was fasting during Ramadan.
Oh man!
So I wasn't eating or drinking all day.
Yeah, that was a bad day for you.
It was just all fucked, bro. It was so bad. And I had to pull out my fight and I couldn't spar for like 8 months.
Yeah, dude.
My mouth was wide shut for a minute. Yeah, it's like every time I feel like I figured it out, life like pulled me back.
That'd be pretty salty.
Which is why I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I'm active right now. I got to make up for a lot of time. You know what I mean? I also want to defend all 3 of my kids.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When's the next fight? Do you have a defense or do you have?
I want to fight October. So I haven't been able to defend my WBC belt, which isn't my fault. I just haven't been offered anything.
Yeah.
So I know people like kind of talk some shit saying, "Oh, I never defended it," but it's respectfully, I don't think it's my job to like go to people and say, "Hey, do you want to fight me for my belt?"
Yeah.
I feel like that's the promotions.
Yeah, they should be setting that up.
Yeah. So I won my freedom bout, and then I never defended it because I broke my jaw. So I feel like I'm really, really obliged to defend the freedom bout or defend the WBC belt, either or. All I'm saying is I don't want to go to someone's hometown to defend my belt. So whoever can get me a fight
here
in either Philly or San Diego, I'll defend either belt. But I feel like I should have the respect as a champion to not have to go to someone's hometown to give them a shot at my belt.
Yeah, very true.
So I think whoever can offer me something by the end of the year, Freedom is my uncle. If I tell my uncle I want to fight, he will get me a fight yesterday.
Yeah.
So right now we're talking about October.
Ooh, okay.
I want to heal up a little bit, and my wedding is in 2 weeks. Just get married, have some fun, and then
congratulations,
come
bro.
right back. And I want to defend my freedom. But as of right now, that's what I've been told.
Yeah. Is that going to be? So I know Rami. I heard from the woodworks he's trying to set up a show in California. So do you think that possibly that might be?
He's been trying to set up a show in California, and I know the ins and out of why he's not doing it.
Difficult, right?
It's just regulation. California makes it really unwelcoming.
Yeah.
To like do shows here. Just CSAC and pricing, and like they make it such an outrageous number. Like it's almost like they don't want you to come. Like the craziest things. And I know my uncle is a one-man band. People look at Freedom like it's like a unit, but it's a stressed ass man doing everything on his own. So like he's my uncle. I don't look at him as a promoter. I don't look at him as my coach. He tells me what's going on, and California is just really hard. They just make it very unwelcoming. And the fact that Freedom has done what it's done and the amount of time with the amount of people involved is absolutely insane.
Dude, their promotions are sick, bro.
Oh, it is absolutely sick, bro. I've never got off of a scale to a plate of pasta in my life.
Yeah.
Minus Freedom. And like, he's doing it for us. I know for a fact he's not profiting.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact, bro. I live with the dude. Like I know what's going on. He's not really making much money out of it. And realistically, it's smart for him to stop. He doesn't have investment. He doesn't have crazy sponsors. He's doing this shit because he just loves to do it because it wasn't really done for him when he was fighting.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could tell he's really passionate about fighting.
My uncle is, again, I strongly believe if he wasn't Palestinian, he would have been the poster boy for American Muay Thai. Bro, the man fought for 24 years consecutively.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro.
That's a long ass time of fighting. He has, I think over 180 fights?
Yeah. That's like Thai numbers right there, bro.
I guarantee you people don't know that.
Yeah, he fought in America or he fought?
Oh, here, everywhere, bro. Like, bro, my uncle's story is insane.
Damn.
Fighting in Muay Thai. And like, He should have been the poster boy for America. You know
That
what I
was
mean?
in the 90s too, so that was like the era of Muay Thai.
Yeah, I
when it
think
was
he
at the
retired
toughest, bro.
2017.
Oh, that's pretty recent.
Yeah,
ish,
17, 16, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and he fought for a long ass time, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and he's just, yeah, he's a G, bro. He does it because he loves it. You know
Is
what I
he
mean?
is he from Palestine or was he born over
He
here?
was born in Kuwait.
Kuwait.
My family was born in Kuwait because they had to flee in 1948.
Oh, okay.
So my grandfather was born, my grandma was born in Palestine, but they had to flee to Kuwait when everything happened.
Yeah, yeah.
So my dad and my uncles and Rami were born in Kuwait, and then they came here. After the Gulf War, they lost everything.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. Yeah, I follow him on IG, so I'd be seeing what's going on, and he just seems like a cool guy, bro.
Yeah, me and my people. It's funny because like people compare me to him,
Yeah.
and I don't see any resemblance.
Nah.
Like, okay, like physically, yeah, but like in the sense of Muay Thai, like absolutely none.
Your styles?
I don't see what people like, and it's funny because you know me now, but like if you knew me, and when I lived in Philly, like there was just a saying. Watch any of my fights on YouTube. I want you to count how many times they call me by my name.
Oh, they call you my uncle's name?
They call me
what?
Rami's nephew.
Oh, they call you Rami's nephew?
Rami's nephew, bro.
Disrespect,
If
bro.
you look at any of my shorts,
Bro.
even when I lived in Philly, I would not put the gym's name on it
Yeah.
because I just hated being called just his nephew. It used to piss me off, bro. But then like it also got me so many opportunities. So it's like a good and a bad,
yeah.
you know. But it was like I remember for a story, I fought on Max Muay Thai. You know what Max Muay Thai
Yeah,
is?
I love Max Muay Thai, bro.
I fought on Max, and like if you fight on Max, there's like Thai commentary and English commentary. Like I lost, and my uncle wasn't there. And all the commentary was talking about was like how I could have done better if my uncle was there.
Oh.
And I'm just like, yo, y'all gotta just like let me live, bro. You know what I mean?
Does he corner you?
My uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not when I go to Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but he corners all my fights.
So he corners you for freedom?
Yeah, he corners me. Yeah, he corners me. I know it might not look the best.
Kind of, yeah, right. Conflict of interest, maybe.
Yeah,
but he's
like,
not a judge, though. So
he's not a judge. You know what I mean? And everyone in New York, like when it comes to the commission, it's not shady.
Mm-hmm.
The commission is the commission. The promoter.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with
you know what I mean?
The promotion, yo.
But even if I told my uncle not to corner me, I don't think he would have that in his blood.
Yeah.
To like not corner his
You're
nephew.
not fighting them, bro. You know?
But yeah, it was just funny, man, being called Rami's nephew. And I look back at his fights, and I look back at mine, and I don't know how he's gonna take this, but I think I was a lot smarter than he was.
Smarter? Like
Smarter.
You're just
like,
not a brawler or what?
Yeah, like
technical?
my uncle was an entertainer.
Yeah. We like that stuff though.
I like he's a dog. Do I think he would have kicked my ass? 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm more of like I want to hit you once and then not get hit the rest of the fight.
That's the Taekwondo background, bro.
Yeah, my style is like look at my face. I don't like I have no marks. You know, I don't like to entertain the
Fought on Saturday, guys.
Yeah, dude, I'm straight.
It's Thursday,
you know what I mean?
Today, so you know.
Like, if you look at my uncle's highlights, like, dude, there's videos of him like spearing and double legging people over the ropes.
Is that
Like, he
even
was
legal?
absolute. It was definitely illegal, bro. But back in the early 2000s, it was a different time.
Yeah.
And he just, I don't think there's like we didn't fight the same. Like I'm more like reserved, and Rami's like, I'm going to destroy you.
Yeah.
And just fight you for 5 rounds. So in that sense, we're very different. So I don't know why people make the comparison, but
yeah. So
it's just funny.
Do you think you got into martial arts because of him, or
no? I originally got into martial arts because of Three Ninjas.
Oh yeah, you actually told me that off camera.
Yeah,
you did tell me that off camera. Yeah,
like me and my brother used to watch Three Ninjas, and I used to be like, oh, I want to be like Colt. My brother wanted to be like Rocky.
Which one was Colt? The green one?
The middle one.
Was he? What color was
that?
The
blue one.
The blue one. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be like Colt, and then we started doing Taekwondo. But the gym we did Taekwondo at, my uncle was also training there, so we used to all go together. And then when my uncle left that gym and opened up his own gym in 2008, 2009, we followed him, of course. And then I was doing Taekwondo still. And then Taekwondo gets to a point where you can't really hit too hard. And then I just got a little bit older, so I wanted to do Muay Thai. And that's why I got into Muay Thai.
Is that the current gym that he has? Or is that a different one?
Yeah, it was a different name.
It's the same?
It's the same gym. But then he ended up rebranding.
Oh.
And just changed the name of the gym. But it's the same.
Yeah.
A different location because he grew out of it. But the same concept.
I feel like back in like the mid 90s, mid to late 90s, Taekwondo gyms were like everywhere, bro. They're so popular,
they're
bro.
Still everywhere. It's just now there's so many other things.
Yeah.
Now there's just as many jiu-jitsu gyms.
There's a lot of that too.
A lot of that because it's just popular nowadays with the UFC. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a lot of MMA gyms that have a Muay Thai program.
I feel like pure Muay Thai gyms are becoming less frequent, you know?
I mean, it depends where.
Yeah.
Like where I'm at, there's not really a lot of Muay Thai gyms. There's a lot of gyms that offer Muay Thai. But there's a difference in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I think there is, especially the style, because MMA Muay Thai is different than Muay Thai.
Like a
Muay Thai.
hybrid kind of thing.
Like Dutchy kind
You
of.
know, like they still win fights,
Yeah,
but in the sense of like the art is not the same.
yeah. The tradition is definitely not
Yeah,
there.
the tradition, the
culture.
art, the way they teach the techniques, combos, the way they hold pads, all that kind of stuff, kind of like is a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a fan of it. I'm like, I come from a very traditional lineage,
Mhm.
very, very, very traditional Thai.
Yeah.
So
A lot of kicks.
a lot of kicks. Dude. Like my
Touching.
students kick, I don't even know how much a day.
Yeah.
They kick so damn much.
We like the kicks, baby.
But I feel like kicking is what makes you the most shape.
Mhm. Oh, for sure. It
It's
takes
exhausting.
way more.
It takes
yeah.
the most energy. So if you can kick when you're exhausted, you can kick in a fight.
Yeah.
And ending a kick, like ending a combination with the kick is like a little cherry on top.
Yeah, if it lands too.
You know, especially to the judges.
Yeah. I mean, well, the way traditional Muay Thai scored is the kicks are going to score more.
Traditionally, but that's what everyone says. But then you never know what the hell these judges are watching.
Well, now they
especially in California.
Well, now they got the global rule set, and I think that favors damage now, right? I believe.
Dude, I don't even want to say anything.
It's
like one day they say this, bro, and you do that, and then you lose.
Yeah.
And it's the judges in California, bro. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'll say that at least. I'm not. It's not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
One day they score this, one day they score that, and I know there's a criteria, but they gotta have like more testing to be able to be judges. You
Well,
know what I mean,
I think that with if Muay Thai becoming an Olympic sport now, I think we're gonna start seeing an adoption of like.
I feel like in America there needs to be a regulation that everyone just follows.
Yeah.
Not this state, that state, go here, go there.
That's what I think they're trying to do with the Olympics.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
I know that, but I think it's California that's holding everybody back.
You think it's California?
It is California because bro, I've seen all these lives of like these organizations talking, and California is always the one that's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like if they just got on board with like the local tournaments like USMTO, all these other places, and it was just one set of rules and there's no confusion, it would just be a lot fucking easier. Like a boxing, like boxing is the same throughout America. It's USA boxing,
Taekwondo too, karate.
You know what I mean? It's just Muay Thai is not big enough for people to like care.
It just
it's like a money scheme.
I just think Muay Thai never became organized. You know, like these other
there's
sports.
No like head of it.
Yeah.
Like even look at WBC, right? WBC is infamous.
Yeah.
How much power do they actually have over American Muay Thai in grand scheme?
Yeah.
Not much.
I agree.
They have power over who's affiliated with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if we just had a sanctioning that just ran American Muay Thai, and even if the other sanctionings existed, but they all had to just follow
I agree.
This regulation, it would just be no confusion.
Yeah, I like that. Hopefully in our generation we can see that, you know.
You know, look, how long have you been doing Muay Thai?
Like 8 years now, about 8 years.
Imagine 8 years ago. Everything was worse.
Yeah.
It is getting better.
Yeah, it's true.
Just slowly.
Well, I think with ONE FC too, that's been helping a lot. I think just
I
understanding
remember
the rules,
growing up, amateurs couldn't fight with elbows. Not in New York, not where I'm from.
I think California, you need to have like 4 fights or something.
Back then, like 10 years ago?
Oh, I don't know about 10 years ago.
I'm talking about like 15, 10 years ago. Muay Thai was very different. Even like the skill level. People back then were just really tough. Now Muay Thai is so much prettier.
Definitely. Yeah,
like the technique. Like so many people have went to Thailand and brought back what they've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Like you look at fights from like early 2000s, people were just beating each other up.
Yeah.
It wasn't like as like
with no internet.
It wasn't no internet. You know what I mean? Bro. People were just fighting, bro. So it did evolve a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's just evolving slowly.
Yeah. No, I agree. And but I do know Thailand's been experimenting with like trying to make it more organized and stuff. And so I just hope the rest of the world kind of like falls in line.
Follows it. That'd be great, bro.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. But it's people are in for the wrong reasons too. Like money and this and that. And I feel like when it comes to Muay Thai, a lot of people have big ass egos.
There's no money in Muay Thai.
So the egos are hard, you know? overlapping the money. It's like,
exactly.
I want to be the best. I want to be the best promotion. I want to be the best this. I want to be the best that. When in reality, if you love Muay Thai, you would just do it to give people opportunity.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But when you know, it's just people's intentions are always evident eventually.
Yeah. No, that's very true, dude. It's unfortunate that it's always the money, dude.
It's always the money, bro.
It's always the money.
It's always comes down to money. Like even the way they pay professionals.
Yeah.
You know, and we could point the finger, right? But when you point a finger, there's 3 pointing back at you. So it's like, yeah, I could sell more tickets. But also, yeah, it's your damn show. I'm an entertainer. You sell the tickets. Like it goes both ways. You know what I mean? There's a lot of factors. And what is it? I'm not sure. But selfishly speaking, I would love to get paid more.
I would love to see the fighters
I
get
would
paid
love
more.
to get paid more. I would love to feel like it's worth my time.
Yeah.
I only fight because I love it. It's crazy to think how good some of us are. If we were the same as boxing, I would be set for life.
Yeah.
Like with the amount of accomplishments that I've earned, like I would 100% just be set. Like look at the people in boxing, you know, who have WBC belts.
Yeah.
They're getting paid outrageous amounts for the same amount of money that the belt that's on that table.
Yeah, they get a couple grand per fight, bro.
And it's the same exact belt on that table.
Yeah.
And I get paid allowance. You know, it's hard to watch.
I know a lot of fighters that take an L every fight because when you go through the camp and the meal preps and all the coaching you gotta pay for, it's an L, bro.
It takes so much to fight at this level.
Yeah.
Food, recovery, mental peace. It's just so much. Bro, at this point, we're paying to fight.
Yeah, that's how
like these sanctioning bodies are not covering us for our medical bills. They're not paying for our physical, our eye exam, our blood work, our this, our meal prep. Like we have to hustle sponsors to do all these things to be able to fight, to entertain these people, to make them money.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, it's also like look at my uncle, for instance. My uncle's not rich. He doesn't have investment. He doesn't have these things, but he also is still giving us opportunities. Is he paying us $100,000? No. So like when I say there's good and there's bad and everything, we'll all just need help.
Yeah.
Fighters need help. Promoters need help. It's no one's fault besides just the community not growing together.
Yeah.
We don't need 1,000 shows. We just need shows that can grow up,
good ones,
and grow, and good shows, consistent shows for us to fight, for them to promote us, for them to get investment, for it to just come full circle.
I think it just needs to get more popular, bro. Once we can get it to the general public, you know, once you can,
which it is.
It's getting there for sure.
It is. You know, look at UFC, like the average Joe wants to see someone get knocked out.
They love the striking, but then they won't go to a Muay Thai event. And so we got to get them into the Muay Thai events. This is where I think
we need Dana White to just say, fuck it.
He needs to put to invest in a Muay Thai organization.
Or not even, just put us as prelims.
That would be, that'd
be a great way to start.
Too. Yeah, that's a good way.
Like, just put us in prelims. You know, there's been talks of Dana White doing it.
Yeah, has there?
Yeah, there has been.
On Fight Pass or on the actual UFC?
I can't say names and stuff, but I've heard from people.
Well, I would love that, bro.
Dana White is thinking about doing UFC, but then I feel like he wouldn't do it unless one crashed down.
Yeah, I think he has to because dude, one is putting on some shows, bro. They're putting on some that Tyler fight,
bro. Even
sick, bro.
when I think about one, I want to fight on it, but I've heard so many people get signed and then benched.
Oh, yeah. It's got a lot of roster. It's got a lot of people on its roster.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
I've seen people who were signed and fought one time in years.
Yeah, that's true.
Iman Barlow.
Uh-huh.
You know who that is?
No.
She's one of the greatest girls to do Muay Thai.
Uh-huh.
And she retired.
Because she never got a fight or what?
Because she signed and then wasn't getting fights.
Dang. Is it just because she didn't know who she was? Or
I have no idea. Well, they signed her.
Yeah.
But I've heard this from multiple people that they're not getting opportunities and then everyone else is active and they're not, and then they fight someone who's been active and then they lose.
Oh.
I don't know what the ins and outs of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying that is a thing people discuss.
I feel like one likes to push the Asian demographic though, because around Asia.
No, not necessarily. Look at Luke.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
He's entertaining though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think it just depends.
He's from where is he from?
Iowa.
Oh, he's from Iowa? Really? I didn't know that.
I grew up with Luke. Yeah, we used to grow up going to tournaments and seeing each other in Iowa.
The savage, bro.
Yeah, watching him on one. But that's another thing that kind of no shade. I love Luke, but I grew up fighting with him.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at all these people who I'm that good too. Why am I not on one?
Yeah.
But I don't want to wish anything with anyone. You know what I mean? I'm happy for Luke, and watching him succeed so much is kind of makes me feel good too, because I was that was my guy growing up.
Your time will come, baby.
Yeah, so it's good seeing people that I grew up with on one, but I feel like I should fight there.
Yeah, we just gotta start our own thing, bro. We gotta invest in Rami's thing, bro. I like what he's doing, bro.
I DM Chaudhry.
Yeah, did he straight up?
Yeah, I was like, yo, bro.
Bro, but that's what I've been seeing though. I've been seeing people for bare knuckle boxing, bro. I see my friends get on him by just getting people to tag the promoters and shit,
yeah, dude. I did that whole thing multiple times. Where one would post, who should we fight? And everyone tags my name. I just had hundreds.
No, you never got an email or anything?
Never got anything, bro. I'm just gonna have a crazy ass video one day, and that's what's gonna get me.
You need a viral moment, bro.
That's just what it is.
You know what? I
But
can see it, bro. He knocks someone out and then do a dance. You know,
imagine,
a
right?
little dance.
It's a funny story,
All
bro.
over
Funny,
TikTok.
funny story. I used to the old gym I was coaching at. I don't like them, so I'm not even gonna promote their name. But they had a seminar with Rotang, and I was holding pads for him. In my head, I'm like, yo, dude, like, I should just rock him and go to the camera and be like, one championship.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way though.
Obviously not. I'm just f***ing around. But like, I was holding past the raw tank, and I was like, what if I just catch his kick and sweep the shit out of him?
Yeah.
And just look at the camera and be like,
you might get a fight. You might get a fight, but
yeah,
you're probably get a lot of hate,
my
though,
ass,
dude.
Bro. That would be hilarious. But that was just a joke that was going on in my head.
All right, would you fight if they offered you a fight with Rod Tang? Would you take it?
I mean, it's not my weight.
Would you go? You gotta go down, right? He fights at one.
He fights at 35.
35. What do you
fight at 25.
Oh, you would go up then. Wow,
Yeah.
really? He looks like so he's bigger than you.
No, he's not.
You just cut more.
He's fucking swole.
Oh,
He's. I think he's like my height or maybe shorter.
okay.
But he's huge.
Yeah, I can never tell on camera.
Yeah,
so
you can't really tell, but
Yeah.
he was a lot shorter than I thought he was going to be when I saw him. But would I fight Rod Tag? I feel like you can't ask to fight on one and then say no to anybody.
Yeah.
You got to just take whatever they give you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Realistically, I would love to fight Jonathan DeBella again.
Mhm.
That's the guy who I fought on Glory.
Get that rematch.
He has the belt at one, and I really think you look at me when I fought him, you look at me now, it's just a completely different person.
Yeah.
Like, he fought the worst version of me, and he couldn't put me out. So I think about that, and I'm just like, I think I could beat him.
Yeah.
You know, and he doesn't have the balls to do Muay Thai, so I would have to go to kickboxing.
Yeah. I like that they separate the kickboxing. I love the Muay Thai, but I think it's cool that because you see the same people fighting, so at least different people can get belts. You know?
Just a little bit of like a shot is like towards him is a hella shade. I want to emphasize that.
You're trying to get that fight.
Yeah,
baby.
I'm trying to get
Let's
that fight,
promote
bro.
that
Like,
fight. We're gonna
it
clip
pisses
this
me
out.
off that, like, you look at all the kickboxers on one, they all cross.
Mhm.
They do Muay Thai. They get out of their comfort zone. The Muay Thai fighters, they do kickboxing.
Mhm.
Jonathan DeBella is the only champion who refuses to do any Muay Thai. To me, that's just some pussy shit.
You fought him in Glory, so you fought him in kickboxing, right?
And I fought him 3 rounds because he refused to do 5 for a title fight.
What? Why didn't you want to do 5?
Because he didn't want to do 5. And then, like, they were just like, oh, if we do 5, we're not taking the fight. And it was a title fight.
That's crazy.
That's I'm like, the whole fight was just, it was never meant for me to win. You know? And when I fought him, I got dropped twice the first round.
Mhm.
Like, going into the fight, like, I wanted to pull out. My best friend died like 3 days before.
Ooh.
And I was just like, I went in knowing I'm just going to get my ass whipped. I'm not going to pull out. I will never do it. But I just didn't even want to be there. And then he put me down twice the first round. And then I got up. I did better the second round. But then I'm like, dude, this is a 3-round fight. Like, fight's over now. Like, if it was 5, it was going towards my favor. But he just didn't want 5 rounds. But you look at all the, like Giorgio Petrosian. You look at Rajan Chai. You look at Superbon. You look at Tawan Chai. You look at Joe Nadawa. All these famous people, they'll do Muay Thai and they'll do kickboxing.
Mhm.
But Jonathan DeBella refuses. I've never seen him do Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Never.
Rotang just fought. I think he won against
Who?
Pyrrhic. Rotang.
Yeah.
That was a good fight too, dude.
That was kickboxing.
Great fight,
and
dude.
that was Rotang.
Yeah.
Like DeBella just gets to do whatever he wants and it pisses me off, bro.
I don't know if I know this guy. I gotta see. Maybe I have seen him fight, but I'm gonna look him up after
He's only
this.
had 2 fights on one, and his first fight was for a title fight.
Uh-huh.
Which just goes to show it's like who you know.
Yeah.
His first fight was a title fight on one. And before that, he hasn't fought in like 3 years.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna look this guy up, dude. I'm
Yeah,
curious
dude.
about him now.
You ever watch the movie Good Luck Chuck?
Good luck, Chuck. Sounds familiar.
Where it's like they say like everyone he like divorces gets married and stuff.
Oh.
Everyone who fights me
gets a championship belt.
no goes to one.
Oh, is that-
Everyone who every name that beat me is on one.
So when you fought Edgar, that was right before he went to one. He went to one.
Right before he won.
His next fight.
No, he fought again and then he went to one.
Oh, yeah. He was supposed to come to our gym. Him and my coach have a relationship.
By the way, also I don't want to like anything to be misconstrued. He's the nicest guy in the world.
Oh, he's super cool, bro.
Yeah, I have no problem with him. I do think I won, but I don't think I got robbed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that clear. I think I won,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was night and day.
Gotcha.
So the fact that he did win, I could see why.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to think I'm like all butthurt about it.
Yeah. You're a fighter, bro.
Yeah, I
You're
think
a fighter's
I won.
gonna fight, bro.
I don't think I got robbed. I think I won, but
Yeah.
I don't think I made it clear enough for me to make it an argument.
Yeah.
But I would love to fight him again.
Oh,
I would love to get on one and fight Edgar. when we spoke before, he's an amazing guy.
Oh, he's so nice, dude.
I love how much
humble.
like he fights like for his family.
Yeah.
You know, coming from like from my lineage, that means a lot. You fight for something bigger than yourself. DeBella, can't stand him. Don't like him. I will fight him completely out of shape with no training camp, and I'll still take the fight.
Sign the contract.
I don't like him. Elias Mahmoudi, another guy that I fought. Crazy to think he could probably possibly have the belt too. You know, we fought when we were like 16.
Yeah.
So I go back, bro, years, and I'm like watching these people, and I'm like, I could beat them.
You can be there, bro. You know,
I could be there. You know,
all it takes is that one moment. Sometimes you're one Instagram post away, dude.
Yeah, I try my best to be consistent, but that's another thing that I have a hard time doing.
Social media is big now, bro.
I don't mind social media. It's hard for me to post so much when there's so much other shit going on in the world.
Yeah.
It's like when I look at someone posting average shit, I'm like, you inconsiderate asshole.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I have to post things about fighting. I have to. It's like, it's hard for me to do it. It's like I have an identity crisis with myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it's like, I don't want someone to look at me and be like, Ahmad, no one gives a shit about your fight. People are dying. I don't want people to look at me that way. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I contradict myself.
Yeah.
I know how important social media is, but I also like just want to post.
You just want to fight.
But these promotions, they don't want to see that, bro. They don't want to go on my page and see me posting about dead children.
They don't like that. Don't post
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
That's not going to help the brand, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I contradict myself of my whole Instagram.
Uh-huh.
But I have almost 10,000 followers. My brand is about freedom.
Uh-huh.
That was always been my thing. You know, so that is what my followers are.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say my following is 60% pro-Palestine, 40% Muay Thai. So it's like hard for me to manage all that. You know, I'm the Palestinian Golden Boy.
Yeah.
I can't watch my family die and then post a video of me drinking a coffee.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's rough, dude.
it's hard. And I know if I didn't post all that, I would have a lot more opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I would have a lot more of this, a lot more of that. But at the end of the day, when you die, you don't take anything with you.
It's very true. These belts
all you leave is what you left.
You just gotta hire.
You know?
You just gotta get someone that you train to start managing your social media account. You know.
I don't mind managing it. It's more so of like me feeling insensitive.
Yeah, that's why you get them to do it for you. You know.
I've been doing it. You know, I try to, but it's like I'm always shadow banned.
Dude, same, bro. I hate that.
It's like I posted a sick ass video yesterday. I expected it to get like 50,000 views.
Yeah,
got like 300 likes, and I'm like, it was such a dope video.
What was it?
It was how I ended the fight
with the elbow.
Yeah,
I didn't even see it.
It wasn't even the elbow. It was just a really smooth ass like transition.
Oh yeah.
It was like I made him slip, and it was.
I don't think I saw.
Of course you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Shadow ban all the time, bro.
Dude, they just deleted my second personal. I don't have a personal account anymore because they just deleted or banned my other one, and it was all because I'm half Mexican, bro, and I said some Mexican like I just said some. It was kind of bigotry, but it was against another. It's a Mexican term, you know. And so it was like on Food's Gone Wild's page, and they basically said it was racism. I'm like, how am I racist against my own people, bro? But I know I don't look it, dude. But still, you know.
I know, but that's just a matter of censorship. The censorship in everything nowadays.
Yeah, so
super unfortunate.
Yeah, so I get the shadow banning, dude. It is what it is, though, bro. You just got to keep on keeping on.
All I got to do, bro, is believe in a higher faith, stick close to my religion, keep my pocket filled. And whatever the hell's going to happen, bro, is going to happen. It's all written. All I can do is my best and do my part. So if I ever get on one, hell yeah. If I don't get on one, hell yeah. If I keep winning, hell yeah. If I keep losing, I'm just doing my part, bro. That's all I can do, man.
Well, you're still young, bro. So you got time. You're 28, right? So
yeah, 28, bro.
You still got time, bro. You can make it to one.
I know I can. I just got to make it happen. Right now, my main concern is defending these guys and just keep staying consistent.
Yeah.
Make it undeniable. That's the best thing I could do.
How do you think your wife's going to feel when she comes down, or your fiance is going to feel when she, about all this?
It's funny. I got offered a fight like early September. And we come back after our wedding, July 23rd. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, she would come home right to a camp. And I was like, you know what? Like, I won't take this fight. And then I was like, I talked to my uncle the other day. I was like, yo, when's the next freedom that I can fight on? He's like, October. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. She gets a month to relax.
Yeah.
And then right into it. Chicken and broccoli, girls. Let's get it done.
Does she have anyone in her family that has fought before or anything?
She has, I think, some cousins that like train, but like not at my level, not at like this is like my life, you know what I mean? So I know she's down for it. She's supportive.
Yeah.
If I say I want to fight the week after the wedding, she would probably still still do it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how she, I guess, takes in the camp aspect, bro.
That's a lot, and we talk about it, but I don't think she realizes like what it actually entails.
Yeah.
Like camp
Crabbiness.
isn't about training. Camp is about sleeping.
Yeah.
It's about this. It's about eating at this time. It's about eating at that time. It's not about just training. You know what I mean? And when I'm in camp, I'm never home because I have to train when the gym is closed. I have a very hard time training when my students are there.
You can't.
I can't because one, when I spar with my students, all my students, I started them from nothing. So I know what they're going to do. So I just block everything.
Yeah.
And it's also not their fault. And then they just, it's like, I know what you're going to do because I taught it to you.
And you can't beat up your students, right?
I could beat up my students.
You can't. You just feel bad, dude.
I beat my students. I
That's
do.
what we want to hear.
I do, bro. I definitely beat the shit out of my students because that's what my uncle did to me.
Hey, you came from
The
that
way
time.
I think of it is if they can bang with me, they can bang with any novice fighter.
Okay.
That's my mentality. I don't like abuse my students, but I definitely put a level on them where they constantly are trying to catch up.
Mhm.
If you feel like you're the best, then you have no improvement to do. So whenever I feel like they get really good, I'll just put my gear on and it's just like,
You're a little too cocky there, bro.
Your last fight was too good, motherfucker. Now I gotta kick your ass. But yeah, so it's I'm interested to see how the dynamic works. People say one thing, but then they do another. So hopefully, when she gets here, it's not too bad because I'm not really home.
You're not home, and then you get cranky because you're hungry all the time.
I'm doing PTs in the morning or strength and conditioning or running, and then I train from I'm home for like an hour and a half a day.
Yeah,
give or take, and then I train from like 2:30 to like 4:30. We start teaching from 5 to like 9.
Yeah,
and then I go home and I'm like, I gotta be bed by 10. You know what I mean? It's can't really sit down and watch movies.
No Netflix and chill.
Yeah, none of that stuff. So
yeah,
we'll see how she handles it, but I think we'll be okay as long as I'm just honest and stay true.
Uh-huh. So do you feel like your religion is it like hard to be Muslim and train because you got to do with Ramadan and all that?
No, I think Muslim makes training easier.
Okay, because the faith or
no, just discipline.
Got you.
If you're a devoted Muslim, you were born and raised with discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Pray at this time. You have 5 times a day. It's not pray when you want. It's pray at this time 5 times a day. Prayer is first, life is second. When you have that discipline, it translates to a lot of things in life. Like I could wake up and run at 10, but I'm so used to having to do what I have to do. I'll wake up and run first thing in the morning. It makes fighting easier. If you look at like the biggest names in the UFC, most of them are Muslim.
Really?
Look at Khabib, look at Islam, look at Bilal, look at Khamzat, look at
that's true.
Look at Javante Davis, look at Devin Haney, look at all these people. They're all Muslim.
I didn't really think about that. Was it Davis? Didn't he just absolve his being Muslim though or something?
He just converted.
Yeah, he just converted to Christian or something?
No, he converted to being Muslim.
Oh, he converted the other way? Oh, I thought
I
got
he converted to being Muslim.
Oh, okay.
You look at all these famous people that the world look up to, most of them are Muslim. I feel like being a Muslim helps you in fighting.
Uh-huh.
And plus, when I get in the ring, I feel like I have like a shield around me. Like I'm protected. I mean, not that my opponent isn't, but it's nice to see that I am.
Yeah,
that's just how it feels. It's like a spiritual thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel a little empowered maybe.
Yeah,
Destined.
Yeah, I feel like whatever is written by God.
Mm-hmm.
And then all I ask is that God just makes it easy on me. Not that I win, not that I lose. Whatever he has planned, just make it easy on me.
Yeah, I'm not really religious. See, my mom, she's a Jehovah's Witness, so I don't know if you know anything about that religion. Very hardcore religion, dude.
Yeah.
Luckily, she converted, so she's not as hardcore. But then she's Jehovah's Witness. My dad's a Buddhist, so then learning about those two, I was like, damn, these are both pretty extreme, dude.
Yeah,
so I just was like, I don't want. Like, I think Buddhism is cool, but then they have weird things like you can't eat meat for a certain amount of time when people pass away, and there's just weird stuff.
I didn't know that. I honestly don't know much about Buddhism, about those religions. I heard about them growing up, but I have Christians in my family. Like, I'm not one of those people that's just like, you have to be Muslim. You know what I mean? Being a Muslim is one of the most important things is respecting other people's religions, which is another thing that people don't know. It's like, Islam is this, it's that. It's literally the most chill religion in the world. It's not oppressive. It's not this. It's not that. We don't make women cover themselves. It's like
a certain kind of Islam. It's like
it's
an extreme version.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You look at Christians, you don't look at them as a KKK.
No, but there's some the
You know what I
West
mean?
Bro
It's like-
Baptist, bro. Have you heard about them?
Yeah,
They're the extreme version of the Christians, bro.
dude, I heard some crazy churches and like
Yeah,
there's wild stuff.
they
But
exist in every religion. I'm
yeah,
fascinated by religion,
there's extremists and everything. You know what I mean? But I think even importantly, it's important to present yourself in a certain way,
Yeah.
so you can kind of like not be that image.
Hey, like you can't get tattoos or anything, right? Is that
No, I can't get tattoos.
Yeah.
But I always said if there's one thing I could change about my religion, I would be tatted.
dude, is it weird? Like I have my face tatted.
No, like I said, my cousin's tatted. He's Christian.
Oh,
Tattoos are cool. I like tattoos. It's just
Yeah.
against my religion.
Yeah.
So I don't
So
get
wait,
it.
why can't you get tattoos though? What's the
Because
reason?
they say, God wants to see you the way he put you out.
Oh, okay.
That your body was perfect the way it was,
Uh-huh.
and you're beautiful the way you are, and he wants to see you the way he brought you to this world.
So does that like include like plastic surgery and stuff?
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think if you got plastic surgery for a medical reason,
You're good.
it's different. But
Like a no
again,
trauma?
I'm not 100% sure. I could even be wrong about the tattoo thing.
Mhm.
That's just what I was always told growing
Yeah,
up.
I was told that too by someone. I like to learn about religion, so I do know about the tattoo thing just because I'm tatted and it just got me curious.
Yeah.
But I'm always down to learn. I mean, I'm not
But
gonna follow it, but yeah.
there's Muslims who have tattoos.
Is it just a different version of Muslim?
No.
Or
But
do
we
they
all
just-
sin.
okay.
Whatever sin you're doing, and that's between you and God.
Hmm.
Like there's Muslims who drink. There's Muslims who do this.
Well, you guys can't drink at all either.
I can't drink alcohol.
Oh, so you don't drink at all?
No, I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's interesting. So
Yeah,
you've never drank and never smoked?
No, I've sadly smoked before, but that was a long time ago. Young me, came to my senses and stopped. But yeah, people sin, but that's between them and God.
Huh.
There's Muslims who have tattoos. There's Muslims who've killed people. There's people everybody sins. Nobody's perfect.
Hmm.
If you're perfect, you're not even a Muslim at that point.
Yeah.
God is the only perfect one in this world, and He judges us on His own with our own relationships with Him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I was growing up and I was like, because I've always been curious about religion, but I was like, what if they all are true and all of the gods are just up in the sky, just hanging out? You know what I mean?
Bro, I when it comes to religion, like my scale of respect is you respect me, I respect you.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? I don't really care what any religion anyone is. You care about me. You treat me with respect. I treat you with your respect, and that is a true Muslim.
Yeah. Yeah, I do value living in America because it's like you get to hear about all this stuff. It's like in Vietnam, there's only two religions. It's only Buddhism and Christianity.
Yeah.
There's no Jews or I don't know if there's any Muslims actually, but I don't think so.
In Vietnam, I'm sure
Yeah.
there is.
But, yeah, but
probably not like
small.
a wide. Already.
Yeah, so it's cool being here and just hearing like stuff Islam and Christianity and all that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Most of them are honestly mostly the same.
Yeah, yeah, it really is similar.
Like
huh?
we all have the same core values. You know what I mean? Like little things here and there, but living and aspect of living is all the same.
Yeah, I feel it. All right, Ahmad. Did I say that
Thank
right?
you, sir.
Did I
That
get
was actually
right?
really good.
Yeah,
Now get the last name.
Ahmad Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
I'm gonna get it
Fucking
next time I
close,
see you.
bro, close.
Ahmad, bro, what's next, man? You got the belts. You said your freedom's probably the next one you're gonna defend.
Next, I have my student fighting this Sunday, Royal Combat. If you guys are gonna be at Royal Combat, come say what's up. Next weekend, I have a student, Cali Muay Thai in LA. Week after that, your boy gets married. And then the week after that, back to the gym.
Busy.
October, hopefully I'll fight again. I don't have anything concrete.
Uh-huh.
No contract, no opponents, but I want to fight again by the end of the year. You guys want to follow my journey, follow my gym, Elite Kickboxing Gym, or Ahmad_Elite. If you guys want to support me, I appreciate it. If you guys like all my videos, maybe then I'll get on one.
Check this guy out, man. He's got some great fights. Go on his YouTube. I'll add a link for his YouTube or whatever else I can find about him. But check this guy out, dude. This guy is a savage, dude. Ahmad, it was nice talking to you,
Thank
dude.
you, bro. I appreciate you having me, Mo. It
Yep.
was an honor. When I came in, you said I was really easy to talk to, and I feel like you were the same way.
Hey, man. Great
So
minds think alike,
hopefully we
baby.
can continue this relationship and
Yes, sir.
come and train so I can kick your ass.
Dude, I want to come check out your gym. Yeah, I'll come by, bro.
Hell yeah,
I'm
bro.
so down, bro. All right, Ahmad. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.